I had wrestling fatigue, man. It is wearing me down. AEW's product is getting so incredibly redundant that I just got tired of complaining. I just got tired. What's up, everybody? But this is your boy. We back at it again to do some more bitching and do some more complaining and do some more whining and do some more moaning, just like they always say that we do. We back at it again like we ain't never been back before. So smash the like on the way in. Let's get right into it. You hear me? Now, wrestling fatigue is real, man. I got to be real. Wrestling fatigue is absolutely a real thing, man. I had to just step away for a minute to just breathe, to just, do what normal people do, touch grass and, actually see the real world for a change. And, we've been going hard on the upload, so I had to really come up out of that and just realize something, that even the fans of the product are helping me bring my excitement factor down. It's not just the products, both products, in itself, which is the main piece and main core as to why I'm feeling the fatigue, but it is also the fan base, man, especially over in AEW. Their fans they just don't get it. They just don't want to get it. They get it, but most of them just don't want to. If they're over the age of fucking 18, they just do not want to get it, man. Anybody under that, I get it. Have fun. Enjoy what you want to enjoy. Hell, like what you want to like, man. I'm not here to play or hate. Well, none of that. But I am here to tell you, professional wrestling in 2025 has gotten stale. It has been stale. Let me give you a pure example. Let's start off with the so-called Fed, WWE. Let's start there. And then I'm going to finish with All Elite Bathroom Break Professional Wrestling. Let's get into it. So, with WWE, I'll start off with my first example as to why the fatigue is kicking in. This past week, they just had Saturday night's lame event. And Saturday night's lame event used to be anything but lame. Let me keep it 100 with you. Because back in the era that I came up in, see, look at that. I just turned into old man Jenkins on y'all, man. Look, at that time, we had segments like Randy Orton and Hulk Hogan. That segment between Hulk Hogan and Randy Orton RKO and Hogan on the hood of the car. Just minutes earlier, he came out there to challenge him to a match at SummerSlam. And then before you know it, this man earned his trust. The second he earned Hulk Hogan's trust, boom, RKO on the hood of the car. Backstage, Brooke Hogan walks up. That man walks off. Randy was smoother than fucking butter, man. Saturday night's main event. You see the point that I'm making here, though? Saturday night's main event used to tell actual stories that'll hook you and that'll lead into what the next pay-per-view was going into. Whatever the next pay-per-view was, they will try to actually present matches that mattered. Continuity. They would have larger-than-life stars in the main event, which they still do today. But in execution, it's like they're just trying to rush through everything. Everything's an ad in WWE now, man. Everything is a walking billboard now. It just doesn't feel the same. They have to get through everything. We gotta rush through everything. We gotta hurry up and get Cody Rhodes out there. We gotta hurry up and get CM Punk out there. We gotta hurry up and get Seth Rollins out there. We gotta hurry up and get Bronson Reed out there to be the third man. We gotta hurry up and get to the ad revenue so we can be able to count our young moolah and place it back in our pocket and go about our merry little fucking way. And don't give two shits about the quality of the program anymore. I honestly miss segments where D-Generation X was teaming up at Saturday night's main event. Do y'all remember? Because I do. It's etched forever in my memory when things actually matter, when things actually have continuity, when things connect to something else, something that is going to lead into something else important. Those things are etched inside of your memory forever, bro. Rated RKO, the Generation X. What about John Cena getting RKO through a chair for Randy Orton? I'll take that moment. Hey, what about Mick Foley and the Edge having a segment for WrestleMania 22? Hey, I'll take that moment. You see what I mean? It was things that there were things that could forever be etched inside of your memory during those times in Saturday Night's Main Event, man. And for those of you Golden Age lovers, man, who, the Golden Age lovers, the ones who love that version of Saturday Night's Main Event, hey, have at it. Obviously, that was way before my time. You got some throwbacks, and I get it. Y'all just love the nostalgia of things. I get that, but how well can we go just based on nostalgia? Hell, I'm hearing that they're not even inviting Jesse Ventura back after whatever he pulled, whatever stunt he pulled. Look, we're not going to dive into that because I have no clue what the fuck that's about, but apparently they do. But y'all see what I mean, man? 3H's is not even trying. He just throwing shit at the wall and just hoping something actually sticks when it comes to these shows. There's no long-term booking anymore. There's no long-term vision or storytelling. These are all lies. These are all facades and fallacies to make us think that there was always a plan, when the reality of the situation is that they never have anything genuinely planned that was outside of the bloodline. And he proved it with the way he's been booking lately. Man, he's been messing up his booking ever since last year WrestleMania. I would have took Chad Gable and I would have made him be the one to go to Gunther to fight Gunther at WrestleMania 40. But no, he ruined that entire storyline for me. I'm still not all for that. Triple H just had moments that he actually could have really, really capitalized and drew some money. But this man refuses to stay the course. No, we got to stifle that momentum because we got to bring in that ad revenue money, and we got to basically focus on mid-ass stories that do not even matter in the long scheme of things. Seth Rollins and his crew don't even have a name yet. Let that sink in, bro. And going back to that story, Chad Gable should be a real champion right now as we speak. As a face, there should have never been none of this Americano bullshit. There should have never been any of this feud with Penta or the Judgment Day mix. So there should have never been any of this. Sami Zayn wasn't even a guy, bro. I'm not off that. That's just one of the first few pure examples as to why Triple H is just not doing it, and WWE's product is not doing it for me. Drew Mack is not getting the opportunities he deserves. Now he's injured. He gets embarrassed. He gets concertoed, and Damian Priest just walks right on out the door. Come on, I can think of a lot more. This is what we're supposed to remember as Saturday Night's Main Event, bro. Let's jump over to All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. We just had Double or Nothing. I'm tired of anarchy in the arena every single year. Now I'm hearing that Double or Nothing was a solid card. I got to go back later on this evening today when I get some time after all these uploads I got to catch up on and actually check that pay-per-view out so that I can determine how good it was for myself instead of just the hearsay. But from what I was able to hear, I'm hearing that Double or Nothing was actually a pretty solid card. And people are actually suggesting it over what WWE's product is delivering today. Hell, quite frankly, I don't blame you guys for wanting to jump over, man, and just see what the fuck is going on. If that's your cup of tea, sitting there wanting to watch Speedball Mike Bailey go against, somebody who's I actually like, by the way, Speedball Mike Bailey. I've actually liked him since TNA. Go up against Okada in what's supposed to be a dope-ass match, just with no story to build to it to even care. If that's what you want to do, you want to go over there and watch something that we're supposed to care about and actually don't care about and have a great time, go at it. Have a great time. That won't be the Prince. That won't be me. That'll be you. That's okay. I do not mind if you actually prefer or actually have a difference in something else you like. But the reality is, it's just not doing it for me over there either, man. I mean, you had the Dick Riders join with the Young Bucks. They gave you no reason as to why the Dick Riders and the Young Bucks genuinely should be teaming together. Other than the fact that, well, We got the same goal. All right, they verbally told you that their goal is the same, but they have physically failed to show you why their goal is the same. They have physically in execution failed to present to you why their goal is the same. And on top of that, not only why the goal is the same, which is the most important answer, but they have refused to show you where we are going with them joining up. Because ever since they've joined up, it's just been that. We don't know exactly where they're going. We don't know if they want to destroy the company, to build it back down, to rebuild it. We have seen the extent to where they are trying to go. And I think it has reached its ceiling. We have seen what they have tried to deliver and present to us, and it has failed. It has failed immaculately on a large scale. Not on a minuscule scale, but on a large, grand scale. A lot of people do not care about Moxley's reign. They do not care about the Dick Ryder stories and where they're actually trying to go with this any longer. They're ready to get off this ride. People do not care about the young schmucks joining him, making television even worse, ruining wrestling before John Cena even gets a chance to, bruh. Triple H, 3 H's, is ruining wrestling for me right now over in the E, because I can't even enjoy that right now. When AEW is supposed to be the one that is supposed to be the alternative, it's hard to enjoy them because they want to stay in an echo chamber. They want to be ignorant. They want to stay grounded. They want to be one-dimensional. They don't want to do anything that's different. And when they do, I would throw them a bone. I would give them some credit. Like when they switched up Ricochet and his heel character, which I've been enjoying a little bit more as of late. But is he still a fucking loser? You damn right. Because the reality is that in execution, they failed to present him and make him serious when the time counts, when the moment counts. They fail over in WWE to make R-Truth serious when it's time to get him serious. I would have preferred for John Cena and R-Truth to have their match at Saturday night's lame event with R-Truth bringing back the 2011 version. Give me that R-Truth back. It's just, everything is just run-of-the-mill, watered down, corny, anarchy in the arena every year, being abused. War games, being abused every year for Survivor Series. R-Truth in the main event in 2025? Inexcusable, bro. Inexcusable, 3H's. Inexcusable, Tony Khan. You gotta do better than that, man. That's all I got for y'all, man. I'm tired. I'm just speak from professional wrestling. So hopefully the next video is a lot more uplifting. Because this one right here, this one's just me venting. But I'm gonna get up with y'all, man. Let me know how y'all feel. And let me know if y'all have felt the fatigue lately like I have. Drop it down below. We gonna holler about you. Peace.